Hey folks, welcome back. James here, Caroline Forge again. Today I find myself in need of a different set of tongs. It's an odd set of tongs, something you may or may not have heard called this before. You may have a different name for them than this. But what I call them is monkey tail tongs. Now right there is a set of monkey tail tongs, okay? These are good for holding things like hammer billets that have already had the eyes punched, or things of that nature, something with a hole through the center, an axe billet, anything like that. You can come up and really grab a hold of it from the side instead of top and bottom. You still go through the top and bottom, but the tong sits to the side. It wraps around the side and grabs it. Okay? Just to give you a little example of how it holds a hammer billet, it holds it like so. Okay? Hold it from the side. Holds it in there nice and snug. The reason I'm making these is my standard hammer eye tongs that I use up to this point have worked great because I hand forged my hammers. But now that I'm working with the press, I'm finding that those tongs are kind of getting in the way of the motion of the press. See, we've got standard hammer eye tongs. You can see I've already kind of messed up my scroll up there at the end because it's pushing out of the way. They hold great. They hold the eye of the hammer perfectly. Nice and sturdy. You know, they even give me a nice stop at the eye here. I can slide up against the fuller and dies, and that puts my fuller in an equal position on both sides of the eye. It's great. I love it. But what I don't like is the clearance and how wide these jaws are, because whenever I'm in the press this way, like so, press comes down, the top die and the bottom die are hitting here before the fullering die is meeting the hammer, so it's kicking my tongs off the side and it's going to screw up my hammers. I don't want that. So I had to come up with a different way to hold my billets. Did some looking around, and it just dawned on me: monkey tail tongs. I call them monkey tail tongs because monkeys will reach out and hook around stuff with their tail. These are also good tongs for blades, of course. You can size them to fit about any kind of blade stock you want. Just narrow these up, adjust them, heat them up, put your blade stock in there, forge them to fit around. Hopefully the video will clear these up for you. I know they look kind of confusing, but they're not too bad. So check out the video, show you how we went about making these. Had some fun. Hope you enjoy it, guys. Start out with, I have 3/8 by 1 inch, 11 inches long, 2 pieces. We're going to go ahead and center punch our marks on here. We're going to drop down 2 inches for the bit on each one. We're going to put a center punch mark there. And then we're going to put an inch and a quarter on the opposite side of the mark you just put. Let's get them in the fire. Show what we're doing. Alright, we'll come out to our first mark, near side of the anvil. Draw this down to a square. We want it long, we don't want it wide. We're going to keep its parent thickness. Alright, come out, cross your anvil, turn it to your right, cock it to a 45-degree angle like such. Give it a little set right there. See, it gives it a set down, it brings that to the center there. That way it can center up with the jaw of the other plank. Okay, take this chunk, mark our anvil there. Yes, why are we marking the anvil there? That way I can check the other one. When I put it up there, make sure it comes to that point. Okay, come out, we're going to cross our anvil, find our center punch mark, it's right there. Set it down. Alright, for the rest of this, we're going to heat this up. We're going to draw this out with the press. Speed it up a bit. Straighten this.
Alright, throw it in there. Put the press to work. Use it for what we built it for. Helps speed up drawing out big stuff like this for sure. You notice it's got just a little bit of play. Whenever that thing kicks to the side like that, I'm not too worried about that right now. I am going to work on that. Next time I have it apart, once I take it apart to tune it up and everything. I'm not planning on leaving the press as is. I will improve it, but so far it works great. It speeds it up for sure. Takes a couple heats, but it's already done more in this one heat than I could have done in 6 or 7 heats. Second heat here, as you can see, now it's really just moving it. Now that I've got it squared and flattened up like I want, it's not a problem at all. Everything's good. Definitely speeds up drawing out tong rings, man, for sure. Makes it worth it to make them myself now and try and sell them, so to speak, instead of just the odd order here and there. I can make some ahead of time and just have them ready to ship as soon as they're ordered. So the press is definitely going to help. Just doing a last little bit of truing it up, so to speak, getting it all even thickness throughout before I take it to the anvil. Once I go to the anvil, we'll straighten it all out, then go to square, then to 8, 16, and then round, of course. We'll be done with this one for now. Yeah, the press is making life so much better. I love it.
Here's the real work. We're going to clean it up. First step in rounding is take it down to 88 sides. Now we're going to go to 16. Take another heat. Come out and go to 16 size. Alright, come out and go to 16 size. Point, you just clean it up and it'll be round. Alright, let the rest of this cool. We're going to do our other blank to match this, and then we'll be right back. Come in here. Put our boss right to the edge, the far edge of our hardy hole. Bend them around. Doesn't have to be a hard upset 90, but it can be if you want it to be. Keep that offset cleaned up. Then we want to do, we're just going to take these bits and we're going to take them to a two-dimensional taper. Taper them this way. We're not going to taper them in like a point, just a taper. That way it'll bend them out and give us a way to bend them around evenly, and they're not so bulky on the part that actually grabs the material. I like to keep it thick back here just for the extra support. And up here I'll thin it out a hair for the actual bit of the tongs. So go in here, don't take but a second, and heat them up. Just a nice taper. Every now and then up on its end, just to keep it cleaned up. Just like that. Okay? I went and cut a little bit off of it. I'm going to make it for some smaller stock than what I intended, but they're still made the same. I just made these bits a little shorter. So we're back to ready to rivet them up. We're going to do the rivet, 3/8 rivet, 1.5 long. Should be plenty enough for that rivet right there. We'll get this thing riveted together, then we'll finish these bits. Okay? way up, set it real good. Want these equal, okay? So we need to put a mark where we plan to bend them. Now we got our lines, we're gonna heat them up, we can go over to the vise, we're gonna bend these over clean. Go into our mark. There. Pliers. Okay. Got them adjusted. Hold it pretty sturdy. It's going to be great. Do whatever I want. Not going anywhere. Okay. Alright, there they are. They come out pretty good. I like them. They hold well. Can make them in different sizes. We're going to give them a good run through on the press. I'm sure they're going to work great. And that'll take care of that issue for me. If you like the video, hit the like button down below. I'd love it if you subscribed if you haven't already. If you want to, check out my Etsy shop because we're going full time now. Starting July 24th through July 31st, my Etsy shop is going to have a 15% off of everything sale, and that's going to include some of these. I'm going to start selling these right here as well. I'm going to get a listing up. So if you're interested in a pair of these or anything else, now's the time. Hammers, 15% off, everything in the store, 15% off. No minimum amount spent, no minimum quantity ordered. No items are restricted on this. Everything in the store is 15% off. It's just my way of saying thank you for all the continued support and inspiration that led me to going full time. So as of posting of this video, we're full time, guys. So go check it out. It's www.countylineforge.etsy.com. I'll put a link in the description. Go check that out. And also, thank you to all the Patreon subscribers. You guys keep it coming, man. Gonna need it now more than ever, guys. So really, thank you. And for everybody else out there, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you got any comments, leave it down below. And we're gonna catch you on the next one.